Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the November 20th special meeting. This evening, our new mayor and council will be sworn in and council will be recognized. In the event of an emergency, we ask that everyone remain calm and exit through the doors from which you entered the building. Please let us know if you need assistance. At this time, would you please take a moment to silence your cell phones? Please stand for the pledge to the flag and remain standing afterwards for the national anthem sung by our very own Angela Jenkins. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you sing by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets wriggling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
You may be seated. Angela, you did a great job. I now invite Bishop J. Anthony Dickerson forward to the podium for the city invocation.
Shall we pray? Kind Father, we gathered here today as a community to bless and invoke your guidance upon those who are stepping forward to serve as mayor and city council members of Wicomico County. We come before you with open hearts and minds seeking your wisdom and blessings on this occasion. We ask you, O God, to bestow upon these leaders the courage to make decisions that are just, fair, and in alignment with the highest good of all citizens. Grant them the strength to lead with integrity and compassion, considering the needs and well-being of every individual within this community. May they listen attentively to the concerns and the aspirations of the people they serve, and may their actions reflect the collective voice of the community. Help them to foster an environment of cooperation and unity where differences of opinion are respected and diverse perspective are valued. Divine source of all creation, we humbly request your guidance and protection as these leaders embark on their journey of service. Surround them with your loving energy, imparting upon them clarity and insight in all their endeavors. We invoke your presence to infuse this swearing-in ceremony with a sense of purpose, hope, and inspiration. May this be the beginning of a harmonious and prosperous era of Wycomico County, where growth is balanced with sustainability and progress is accompanied by compassion. In your divine wisdom we trust. With gratitude and reverence, we offer this prayer, knowing that you will guide and bless these leaders as they assume their responsibility. Amen.
Amen. I would like to introduce some dignitaries, and we're starting with the Wycomico County Executive, Julie Giordano, and as I call your name, would you please stand? State Secretary of Department of Housing and Community Development, Jake Day. Delegate Carl Anderson. Senator Mary Beth Carosa. Wycomico County Council President John Cannon. Bunky Leffman, Director of Administration for Wycomico County. James Wynn, Wycomico County Councilman. Spuddy Cephas, City of Cambridge Commissioner. Delegate Tom Hutchinson. Monica Brooks, Wycomico County NAACP. If I did forget someone, please charge it to my mind and not to my heart. I didn't mean to, but if there's anyone here that is a dignitary, would you please stand if I did forget you?
Bill McAllister.
Oh, Bo McAllister, oh my God, and he has to swear us in. Well, he's gonna be seen anyway. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, Bo. This meeting is now called to order. Could I have a motion to adopt the legislative agenda and a second?
So moved. Second.
We will now have comments from our mayor, Jack R. Eath.
Thank you, Madam President.
Oh, we do have to vote. I'm sorry. Do we have consensus to adopt the legislative agenda?
Aye.
Huh? Aye. Yes, yes.
I'm making sure.
Okay, and the chair votes aye. So it's 4-0. Okay, Mayor.
Thank you, Madam President.
You're welcome.
First, I want to congratulate Mayor-elect Randy Taylor and the new council. It has been an extreme honor and privilege to serve the citizens of Salisbury for the last 9 years. I want to thank the members of the council that I have served with during that period. I would also like to thank Kim Nichols and Julie English in the clerk's office, Donna Haig and Jesse Turner, Sean Yonker, and Jordan Ray of the mayor's office. A special thanks to Tom Stevenson, who came out of retirement to serve as acting city administrator until the appointment of our former fire chief, John Tull. And a special note of thanks to my right-hand man, Andy Kitzrow. Finally, I want to thank my family for their support, especially from my wife, Linda, who's sitting back there, who very rarely missed a meeting in those 9 years. I wish the new mayor and council the best. God bless all of you, and God bless the city of Salisbury. Thank you.
Okay, now for council comments, and I will start with Ms. Angela Blake.
Welcome and good evening, and I'm looking forward to Mayor Taylor coming in and joining us, and our new councilwoman, Ms. Sharon DeShield. I'm looking forward to just moving forward and keeping Salisbury as bright as the star we are. That's it.
Okay. Michelle?
I just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and for folks who are watching at home. We appreciate your engagement and your participation. And I want to reiterate what my fellow council member Angela Blake just said. We're very grateful. Thank you, Jack, for your years of service. The city of Salisbury is better for having you.
Okay, Michelle?
So one, it's great to see the support that is shown tonight. So I want you all to give yourselves a round of applause for being here and showing support to Salisbury. And as the newest council member until Ms. Sharon joins us here, thank you all to my fellow council members who have guided me through this process, and to Mayor Heath as well. You will be missed. Thank you all for the support.
Okay, it's me. Well, it's been a journey. 8 years, and Jack is leaving. Ms. DeShield is coming on. So basically, and Randy. Randy, you ran a good race. Very good race. Couldn't say anything more about the election, but I can tell you this. It was one, and I'm going to say, a hell of a race for all of us. And it was a lot of work put in, a lot of work that was put into this election. And I'm so proud of each and every one of the candidates that didn't run, and the council people who did return, and the new one that is coming on. It's been a challenge for the city of Salisbury because we went through a transformation. Not one, but we went through multiple transformations. And we had to get adjusted and get readjusted, and then we had to go back and get readjusted again. So just bear with us, even with the new council person and our new mayor. We welcome you both with open arms, and we're willing, I can speak for myself, I'm willing to work with you to the fullest capacity. It doesn't matter what political party we are, we have to do what's best for our city and our residents. And me as a person, I know it can be done, and it will be done. We will do our best to serve our people the best of our ability. So thank you, and welcome. Thank you for coming. So Megan's not here, so you can do it with me on the Jack. Jack, we're gonna go in front. My knees need me too. I am so unbalanced here, right here. Ha! I'm going to say this again, Jack. We're going to miss you. He's been the father to us all. He has been a great mentor, great leader. When we got out of line, he put us back in check. He did that. He really did that. And you know what? It's going to be hard not having him. It's really going to be hard not having him because he had that father inspiration to keep us going and to keep us, like I said, in line. When we got out of line, he kept us in line. One of the last meetings I can remember, he said, "Point of order." And it shut us right down, and I'll never forget it. And that rings in my head constantly. You know, I'm like, okay. He put us in check, and he's always done that, and he's been good at it. Linda, stand, please. She's our sixth council person. She sat back in that corner. In the corner, we could come in, we wouldn't even realize she was in there until we turn around and look or sit down and look. She's always been with her husband. No matter where he has gone, she has been right by his side. And I commend you for that, because not many do that today. So thank you for the love that you have shared with us as well. And thanks for sharing your husband with us. Jack R. Heath, in recognition and appreciation for your years of outstanding dedication to the community and the city of Salisbury, as council member, August 2014, November 2015, council president, November 2015 to January 2023, and then mayor, January 2023 through November 2023. We thank you, Jack, for everything that you've instilled in us, and don't you ever leave us. We'll always be here. And I'm not going to say every meeting was not rocky, because it was, but I can honestly say we got it together at the end. Thank you all. I'll ask the new council to stand in front while being sworn in by the clerk of circuit court, Bowman Council. Mayor-elect Taylor and Councilor Shields, please join us. The council will be sworn in first. Council and then the... Right here.
Please raise your right hands. Repeat after me. I state your name. Do swear and affirm
Do swear and affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and that I will be faithful
and that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance
and bear true allegiance
to the state of Maryland
to the state of Maryland
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and that I will,
to
to the best of my skill and judgment,
the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of
execute the office of
Council Member for the City of Salisbury, Maryland,
council member for the city of Salisbury, Maryland,
according to the Constitution and laws of this state.
according to the Constitution and laws of this state.
Okay.
I state your name.
I, Randolph J. Taylor,
Do swear and affirm
do swear and affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
and that I will be faithful
and I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance
and bear true allegiance
to the state of Maryland
to the state of Maryland,
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of
execute the office of
Mayor for the City of Salisbury, Maryland,
Mayor for the City of Salisbury, Maryland,
according to the Constitution and laws of this state.
according to the Constitution and laws of the state.
That one's for our representative court, and this one's for the city representatives.
Thank you, sir. I accept the role of President Pro Tem to conduct the election of Council President. I will read the rules to conduct the election of Council President. A, any council member may be nominated for President. No second is required. A council member may nominate himself or herself. No second is required. After all nominations are received, nominations will be closed. The vote will be called in order of nomination. When voting, the first to receive 3 votes will be elected council president. Council members can only vote once per nomination and can vote for themselves. If no council members receive 3 votes, I will call for discussion, following in which I will call for nominations once more, and council will follow the same process articulated until the one council member receives 3 votes. Can I have a motion to accept the rules?
So move.
Second.
And I'll call for the vote. Mr. Dowdy?
Aye.
Ms. Gregory?
Aye.
Ms. Jackson?
Aye.
Ms. DeShiel?
Aye.
And Ms. Blake, I'm sorry. All right. I'll take, I'm gonna make a pen over here. All right. Do we have any nominations?
I nominate April Jackson for council president.
I nominate Deshawn Darty.
I second Deshawn Darty.
Yeah, we need a second.
Yeah, we don't need a second.
Any other nominations? That's it? Okay. All right. The nominations are now closed. Can I have a vote on Ms. Jackson as president?
Aye.
Aye.
We have 2? Okay. Is that it? May I have a vote on Mr. Dowdy?
Aye.
Aye.
Do I have 2? Do I have 3? 3. Okay. We have a new president. Good. The new council president will now take the vote on the vice president.
Please pass this to me. Thank you.
Good evening. We will now conduct the election for vice president. I'll read the rules. Any council member may be nominated for vice president. No second is needed. A council member may nominate himself or herself. No second is needed. After all nominations are received, nominations will be closed. The vote will be called in order of nomination. When voting, the first to receive 3 votes will be elected vice president. Council members can only vote once per nomination and can vote for themselves. If no council member receives 3 votes, I will call for discussion, following in which I will call for nominations once more, and council will follow the same process articulated until one council member receives 3 votes. Can I have a nomination to accept the rules?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? And the president votes aye. I'll now call for the vote. Nominations, sorry. I'll call for nominations for council president.
Vice President.
Vice president. Excuse me, I didn't rehearse this. I'll now call for nominations for council vice president.
Angela Blake.
Michelle and Michelle Gregory.
Any other nominations? Okay, I'll call for vote for, who's Michelle first? I'll call for vote for Michelle for vice president.
No, it was Angela first.
For Angela. Angela's first.
I'll call for vote for Michelle for vice president.
No.
Angela's first.
I'll call for the vote for Angela Blake for vice president. Aye. 2. I'll call for the vote for Michelle for vice president.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. I'll call for nominations for council vice president. We'll need to go back through since there weren't 3 votes for council vice president. So I'll now call for.
But everybody needs to vote.
Call for discussion.
So I'll call for discussion for council vice president.
I've been vice president. I've done an outstanding job in the meetings have been impeccable. I think I have an outstanding relationship with administration. City employees, community, the business community, and I think experience will definitely help move the council forward in a very steady, stable way.
Well, I have served on the council for just a little shorter of a time than Ms. Blake. However, in that time, I have managed to build relationships in the community amongst the council. I believe that communication is key. I believe that having a solid line of communication is key, and I think that's something that the role that the vice president should be playing. It is something that has been lacking, and I would like to see us move forward, creating a more open dialogue with everybody at the table.
Could I speak? Please. The reason why I did nominate Michelle, because Michelle has now I'm going to be perfectly honest, and I'll tell you, I'm about the most honest when I'm going to tell you the truth. Michelle has been communicating with me when nobody else would. When nobody else would communicate with me, Michelle has been forthcoming. I've texted, called, everything to get answers, to talk to people after the election was over, and got no response. But I got excuses. Why? People couldn't contact me. But her, she's always been there. Always. I could talk to her about anything. But the other two, or the other three, no. And I'm gonna be honest with you, no. They have not. Actually shut down, and excuse me, and I'm gonna say it, Angela, as I was the president, you went behind my back instead of coming to me as a person and as a council person, as the president, instead of asking me why I did something, you went up and went against me.
It's not true.
And I'm just gonna say it. So I don't feel as though you can be trusted.
It's not true.
Any other discussion? Any other discussion?
Professional limited form obviously matters.
So I'll call for nominations again for Council Vice President.
Michelle Gregory.
Angela Blake.
I'll call for the vote for Michelle Gregory for Vice President.
Aye.
I'll call for vote for Angela Blake for Vice President.
Aye.
Aye.
Got 3.
Okay. Ms. Angela Blake is our Council Vice President. So we'll have brief concluding comments from Mayor Taylor, followed by our council members. Mayor Taylor.
Ladies and gentlemen, special guests and fellow citizens of my hometown, the remarkable city of Salisbury. Thank you for this extraordinary opportunity to serve as your mayor. As a personal note, I want to thank my family and all the countless volunteers that believed in me. You were here in the beginning, the middle, and the end, which took a little longer than we thought. For that, I'll always be grateful. I'd also like to thank Megan Outen, Joe Michael Mitchell for a fair and competitive race. Today I stand before you not only as a newly elected mayor, but as a proud son of Salisbury. I grew up on these streets and experienced firsthand the warmth and strength of our community. It's here that I chose to return, start my career, and raise my family. While I do not consider myself a politician by any means, I do believe in public service, and it is an honor beyond words to now lead the city that has shaped me, and I'm committed to giving back to the place that has given me so much. I want to emphasize a few key principles that will guide my tenure as mayor. First and foremost is my unwavering commitment to transparency. The decisions we make in City Hall will be open, accountable, and accessible to every citizen as our founders intended. Your right to know and participate in the democratic process is paramount, and I will work tirelessly to ensure that government operates with the highest level of transparency and reflects your views and your values. In that spirit, the campaign of Progress with Transparency takes the next logical step, so let's get down to business. Citizen involvement is not just a promise, it's a fundamental principle. It will be a fundamental principle of my administration. I believe that the best solutions arise when as a community come together to tackle our challenges. Your ideas, your concerns, and your feedback are invaluable, and I will actively seek your input to form those decisions and shape our future. I cannot do this alone and will value any and welcome any in your continued involvement. Keeping taxes low is not just a fiscal goal. It's a commitment to the well-being of our residents. As we must remember, government must never outgrow its citizens' ability to pay for it. I understand the impact that taxes have on families and local businesses. My administration will be dedicated to responsible and fiscal management, finding efficiencies and exploring new and innovative solutions to provide essential services without burdening the citizens. We all are stakeholders in the success of Salisbury. I will extend my hand to all members of the City Council to work collaboratively. Let us set aside our differences, focus on the common goals that will uplift our community. Working together, we can achieve greatness for Salisbury. I am here to work for you, the citizens of Salisbury, and not allow our minor differences to derail our progress. My commitment is to represent your interests, to priorities, the needs of our communities, and create quality housing that fosters a sense of pride. I envision a Salisbury that's not just a place to live, but a hometown to be proud of, and a community where everyone can thrive. In closing, let me reiterate my gratitude for the confidence, faith, and trust that you've placed in me. Together, we will build a Salisbury that reflects the values we hold dear. A Salisbury that's transparent, inclusive, fiscally responsible, and a true hometown to be proud of. Thank you, and let's embark on this exciting journey together.
Councilwoman Sharon DeShield, any comments?
First of all, I'd like to, not used to these mics, I'd like to thank my amazing family, and I have wonderful friends that have been on this short ride with me. This was not my initial intention, but I felt the need to step up because this is a nice place to live, and there were issues and things that were coming up that I thought, well, I have an opinion on everything, so let me put it in there. I also would like to think that we could all work cohesively together, and the thing that matters the most to me is what I'm promising you that I will keep, and that is I would like to bring a sense of reason and common sense to the decisions that are made in our city of Salisbury. We have lots of issues that we're dealing with, and the only way they will be solved is if we do it all together. And most importantly, those of you that are in this city, I am happy to hear what you have to say. You matter, and I want you to feel you are heard.
Councilwoman Angela Blake. Council Vice President Angela Blake.
Thank you. It's been a fantastic 4 years and 10 months. I'm looking forward to another term. I'm so much looking forward to working with our new councilwoman, Sharon DeShield. I'm excited to work with our new mayor, Randy Taylor. We have a lot to look forward to. Deshaun is president, me as vice president. Your council team are here to support Salisbury's vision and to keep moving forward. Thank you.
Councilwoman April Jackson.
Well, congratulations. And I will say that because that's the woman that I am. Congratulations. Let's move forward. Let's do what needs to be done for the city of Salisbury. No need to paint a picture that we can't see yet, but we will paint a beautiful picture of the city of Salisbury going forward. So I have no complaints. And actually, it gives me some time to rest because I am a woman of many hats and I do many things. So congratulations, Angela. Congratulations, Deshaun.
Councilwoman Michelle Gregory.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We appreciate you. We appreciate your participation and your support. And we know with you, we can make the city of Salisbury better than it has ever been before. So I am looking forward to working with everybody for the next 4 years as I have over the past 4. Thank you.
Councilwoman April Jackson.
I didn't even recognize my family or my friends. And it's sad, but my family has supported me all the way through. My family and my friends have truly, truly supported me when they have been pulled in 25 million different ways. So I commend my family and my friend. And Miss Martin, would you please stand up? This is my mother's best friend. My mother's not here today. My mother died in January, and she's been with me. You know, it takes a village, and we want to be that village. Not only for our kids, but we want to be that village for ourselves. So, you know, we have to compromise. We may not agree on everything, but the fact of the matter means we have to compromise. Because we're not going to agree on everything. So just like I said, moving forward, let's put our best foot forward, and let's do what we need to do to get Salisbury thriving. Thank you.
So first, I'd like to thank you all for giving me grace in getting through those nominations. I'm forever grateful for this entire journey. It has been, beautiful. Everyone asked, how was it going through your first, election and campaign, and then appointed to council, and then now council. And it has been truly beautiful because the place that I've called home for all of my life has overwhelmingly and undoubtedly supported me through this entire journey. So I thank each and every one of you, especially my family and friends who are covering the middle 2 rows over there. Thank you all for being here, and those on Zoom, I thank you all so much from far and wide. I'm looking forward to this, Salisbury. I'm looking forward to continuing the work that we've done, working together while we do it, holding us accountable. And you all have done that in the short time I've been on council. I've been held accountable, I've been called, and I want you to keep doing that. We won't work as well as we do without you all holding us accountable. But let's have fun and let's do it in an amicable way along the process. I always give a special shout out to my family again, and my mother, my father, who made me the person I am today. I appreciate you all so much. I'm gonna stop talking in a moment, but the reason why I work so hard is for the little one that's sitting in her lap, my nephew who is 18 months old. That's our future. That is our future. And that is why we have to work together, Salisbury, for the little ones, for the people coming after us. So let's put bygones away, let's put party affiliations away, and let's work together for a better Salisbury. Thank you all. There are refreshments in the back that we hope and that you all must take. Please take some refreshments and some eateries in the back. And with that, this meeting is adjourned.